Okay, go.
Music.
Hello, everyone. Hello, my favorite people. I say welcome again to another segment of discussion. This is a discussion week, and I have lovely people today. But first of all, I want to make sure you guys are keeping safe distance, this distant thing, and staying home. If you don't have to go outside, please keep staying home because the numbers are not going down yet. So don't think it's over. Just take a break, sit at home, have fun with your family. This is the time to get to know your kids, get to know your husband or your wife, parents, whoever you're living with. So I hope you all are keeping safe. Today, joining me are four wonderful people, four great people. As always, my auntie Musu, she's ready. She's a cultural lady. She can dance. Okay, so if you're looking for any kind of cultural thing, check her out. Okay, welcome, Auntie Musu.
Thank you, Miss Umu. I'm here.
My second guest today is my sister. She's not even a guest. She's like she's a co-host now because she's always here and always ready to help me out, to do things for me and stuff like that. So I want to say welcome, my queen.
Thank you so much for having me, beautiful Umu. I'm so happy to be with you guys.
Okay, and I'm gonna do ladies first. So let me tell you something. This person that is going to come now that I'm talking about, I've been looking at her, I've been texting her, messaging her to be on my show for so long, and finally, I guess this coronavirus is working in my favor, honey, because she was so busy. She's a strong woman, a DJ. You know how difficult it is as a woman to work in a man's field? Well, she can let it go for you guys. She lives in Texas. So welcome, DJ Umu.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for having me. You're right. I had no excuse. I'm at home. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. So you see, DJ Umu. My name is Umu, so we are kind of a twins, okay?
Yeah,
so we're strong. Umu is a great name. We're strong women, okay? And lastly but not least, a wonderful young gentleman that is our Sierra Leonean brother, Mr. Albert. How are you?
I'm fine. How's everybody doing?
We're doing good.
We're doing good.
Well, you definitely following the protocol out there with your mask.
Yes, I don't play around.
Well, everybody, so that's our cast for today. We're going to be talking on a few topics that has been trending in the media for this whole week. But first of all, before I start, I want to ask DJ Umu, what is trending in your circle this week, DJ Umu?
What's going on where?
What is trending in your circle, like where you live? What is going on there? How is everything going? How is everything working over there?
It's kind of the same worldwide. Anyone I talk to, they're telling me they're inside. They're not doing much. So for me, it's just staying productive, keeping my creativity going, and getting ready for this to all let up whenever it's over.
Great. Well, guys, I know I'm always a positive person. I don't like to have like the negative things and stuff like that, but sometimes we have to talk about topics that are very serious and very important to us all Africans. And I don't want people to think it's about race or no race and stuff like that for me, but it's something that is the truth and people need to hear it, people need to know about it. So I'm going to start with Auntie Musu on this one. Throughout this week, there have been a video of a scientist, French scientist. They were having a video, they were doing like a video thing or news something. So they were questioning each other, or they were asking about the vaccine and all this stuff. So when they asked the scientists, are you guys going to go to Africa to test the vaccine? The guy responded and said, yes, we're going to go test the vaccine out there. And also we have already, when we had AIDS before, we went back down there and used the prostitute to test the vaccine because they didn't care or they were not using any kind of protection. That's the same thing he says. Well, over there, nobody's wearing a mask, nobody's following the law. So that's the reason why they have to go test it over there. For me, it's very hard. So I'm going to put that to you and ask you, what do you think about that? And if you got the chance to see that video.
Well, I mean, this is my opinion. And if any leader out there is going to get offended, if you think you are doing the right thing, then don't get offended. I think some of these things we need to hold some of our leaders accountable. Because I'm sure when they get to that country, well, I'm not a politician. I don't know how they operate when they go to these countries to do these testings. I don't know if they have to go through protocols, go first and register to the country or the leadership in the country, if they have to go through services to register to let them know that, hey, we are coming to do this testing on your citizens. I don't know if they go through them. But if they are, and our leaders are allowing these people to do these things to our people, I think it's a shame. It's a big shame on our leaders for allowing them to go and do these testings without even, well, it's all about money anyway.
Yeah.
It's about money. So that's all I'll say. I'm just waiting to hear them to go that, I just want to hear they say, oh, they're in Sierra Leone now, doing the testing. So I'll call the president to give me my own sheet. That's all I'm waiting for, because obviously to get there, they have to go through them. They have to give them the okay to do those testings. So if any leader really allow these people to go out there and do it, it's a big shame on them.
Well, I'm going to go to Queen Nak about this, because this, for me, it's really a shame, because I think they go there they act as if they're going there on a charitable reason. And our people are selling us for nothing over there, because they go there, they say, okay, we're going to bring this. It's just like I heard, they said they sent masks and other things that the plane landed a couple of days ago. I wonder how that happened, because over here they're telling nurses to reuse their masks. So why would they send masks over there if they don't even have enough supplies over here? Queen Nak. It's on you.
So, thank you so much. First of all, I want to say this is something they've been doing, and they feel like they can keep doing this for the rest of their lives. Let's take China, for example. You know, the Western world don't break up China for a very long time, and then take out Hong Kong from China. They took out Macau from China. You understand? So I feel like Africa, you know, this is something they've been doing to us, and they still think they can still continue to do this. What in China do? Then say, okay, let's come together. This is the time we should embrace each other. And let's say no to the Western world. If you go to China right now, sis, Chinese people, then get a your map for themselves. You understand? Then get a your satellite, then get a your map. So Western world no who can't tell them any bullshit. Secondly, they know they use Google, they know they use WhatsApp, they know they use Facebook, they know they don't use nothing at all. Now them people they have to own them. If we want to use this thing, we have to make sure we the Chinese people now we get 70% saying. You understand? If you want my Chinese people to use it, then Chinese people have 70% saying. You understand? So slowly, Chinese people then start to kick out the Western world for making decisions for them or from running the world. Now that make them not able for destroy even this virus way happen. So I'm telling you, we don't know what's happening, what's not happening and stuff like that. But Chinese people then get them under control as fast as possible. Since that one they've been in the hospital and they are still working on so many things. And even though, you know, most of the time they try to pull them. So one thing, the reason why I'm giving this story about China is because I lived in China, you understand? I know. And I don't see, first of all, why I not be able to live in China because it was crazy for me. I know they able to use WhatsApp. I know they able to do what I'd use for do it a whole different world on its own. But then again, China make I understand something. You understand and say we have to learn to embrace one another. And at this time, especially we, not forget first of all for the government officials, Mark and to we the local people, you understand, especially we where they live in the diaspora. Now, this is the time we should come together as one because we don't already know. You understand? Now we know wait, now no ask Donald Trump, we get past how many thousand hotels them. We want let tourists then can in hotel, so you know act quick for this coronavirus. We don't already know what's in the thing. If these people are trying to go to Africa for care whatsoever they want for care vaccine or virus, I just want to say this is the time for use with voice. This is not the time we waiting at the diaspora for come together as one, use with voice and stop this. We can do it. You understand me? I believe in we so much, especially with the women. You understand? Auntie Musu there, DJ Omo there, Queen Axel there. You understand it? And I believe so a lot of people and they back again with the watch we will give you a lot of support. So and I'll tell you for free. Sierra Leoneans they know they listen to governments. The only people Sierra Leoneans they listen to now celebrities with people that are living in the diaspora. So we were the live in the diaspora, we all are now for come together and work with the comedians, them, the musicians, the actors, you know, whatever. We come together as one and see how best we can stop this. And I believe we can. You know, with people always still tell them, say, hey, no, not to come out. I swear to God, and they see that they run. This news not so today we don't come out. We don't come out once. We come on, so now see where the comrade, you know, I don't know, somebody in the diaspora and I talk and say, hey, they can't give you a picking them markets in school. Comrade, they all see this one comrade die, end up die. Because they listen to this, they listen to we where they oversee what they are, so they listen to we pass the government. You understand? And stuff. Right now, President Bio tell them anything and they believe because of politics, business. APC government back can't tell them anything. SAPP no will believe. SAPP government can't tell them anything. APC will never believe. So the best thing is we win you understand? We win a neutral. I mean, me not team because so if not by tribe then they able to classify. Everybody can say me na APC picking. But me not to politician. Me any government will come. That the country, they work with them, any government will come. But what I'm saying, we are the government. Now we get for make sure that this thing has not happen. So they sit down wait, say this politics business not going to give government time for do anything because government is trying to do something. Sometimes, even though they have their own mistakes, don't get me wrong, but sometimes they get something and go and do some certain things and then distractions and then they happen. You understand so many other stuff. So now we for come together as one because we don't know the reality. And I tell you for free, the governments them these days, their ministers and stuff, and most of them are munku people. We civilize past them far away. You understand it? So most of them people and then are the governments where they assign so the munku. Look, they also first, but we command the bill. You know, they cover, they don't learn from what they do see now the waiting. What did they go back? What did they go do now the country? So munku me, I know they see that. So why would they waste your time by then government officially? Why would not go take action? We are the government. You understand? My sister, you're first lady. Me, Queen Ak, I'm a first lady. DJ she's the first lady. We Auntie Nayaso, Auntie Musu, she's a queen. You understand it? So I feel like we have a voice. We have a way to make things, let people them. We send the information out there. And I believe so once we send the information out there, we get access to AYV TV, SLBC, Star TV, all the media, na salon, all the DJs them, we get access to them. So why not go make use of them? We pass will message them out. A few days ago, AYV TV them send me a message and say, Queen Ak, we need you to tell us a story about the coronavirus, what you go through and stuff like that. It escaped me, you understand? But I feel like this is a good time, this is a good platform where we go use it. Then AYV TV, then SLBC will come together, we put in some information, we send them to them, they go play them on TV, on radio, they will find them with listen. So then go no say anything like this way can make them not do it. You understand it? The only thing we go make them do them now, where governments confirm to we say, yes, this vaccine where they give people and so you understand, not get nothing for do the disease and stuff like that. We all agree that we can tell people and now say, okay, I know it's saying now we be say, oh, not take our but when I go take them. You understand? So I don't know what you guys think.
Yeah, well, I think because I'm trying to work something. Maybe you go talk after we're done. Because I'm trying to work something out with AYE, and I'm also actually getting SLBC where they don't confirm so good able for show certain segments them in a salon. There's a
I know they get you clear. I don't know.
Sorry.
Okay.
Can you guys hear me?
Right.
Yeah, you know.
Okay, sorry. Somebody was, anytime you are on the phone, somebody want to try to call you. But as I said, I was trying to work things out so that it can be seen. There's a reason why I want people to see our lifestyle here. Because when they see what we're going through, or they see how we're living, the pressure probably will go down a little bit on us, and they will get to see the truth. Because people don't know how we're treated badly over here. Just like in China now, where everybody's been kicked out of their house, they can't go back there because of the Chinese people say no. And for me, I find the thing is, we want to say, okay, vaccine is good, okay? But even if we president they say the vaccine good, I don't trust them, because guess what? They're not a doctor. They don't know what is inside. So that's why I want to DJ Umu. How do you feel? Because I feel like the people go to our country in a form of, then they bring things, they come, charityism come. So the president or whatever, then people, they hire people, and now then they take all things. But the people them, now the land, now then they suffer the consequences. Just like where Ebola become. Ebola was never in Freetown before. But all of a sudden, people then go vaccine, boom, Ebola bust.
Corona.
Now it's Corona. So I don't know. What do you think, DJ Umu?
When I saw the video, I mean, it was to be expected for me. Like, I wasn't shocked as everyone was like, because for me, it's like, if they don't test it in Africa, where are they going to test it? Are they going to go test it on their own people? They're not going to say, if it was me, if I was a scientist from Sierra Leone, I won't say, let me go test it on my people. I'm going to go find another country where I feel less of the people. You know what I'm saying? So it is up to us to say, no, we're not going to accept this. They're so comfortable. You should just, like the way they were delivering, let's go to Africa and do it. Like they've been doing it for years. Like they knew they were being recorded. So it's because we allow it. Until we say no, as a people as a whole, we have mind. We're not going to take this anymore. That's why we can't go to Africa. Africa will not allow it. So with voices,
there's a little technical.
Glitter, it's going to work. So the ones that have knowledge, the ones that have education, the ones that have like a platform, we need to raise awareness and let people. So that's what I try and do. Like when I get on live, it's to tell the message that I know from over here. Okay, it's not everything you see you have to do, but stay safe. So I try to everyone stay safe. I put on a mix. I use my platform. Stay at home. Listen to the music. Okay, so we like y'all been saying, the government can't just continue to accept this. Like try it out on someone else, and then when we see how it works, then let's consider. But we can't be the starting place at all.
Well, that is true, and I think for me, I think our country also needs to stop with taking gifts, taking money, because they're sitting here waiting for all those things. And no, why? Let me tell you, those people don't give you something for free.
Nope.
Yes.
They give you the money because they have their own plans that they're going to come with, and they know you can say nothing because they give you that money.
Exactly.
So it's like, it's something that we need to. For me, I think they don't want us to do good. They don't want our country to survive or succeed in anything. So whatever they have to do, they will do it. Because if our country is a successful place, nobody will be coming and say, let's come give you guys charity and then come with something else. No, because we won't be. So I'm trying to send this message. Albert, are you still there?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I'm still here.
So what do you think with everything else that is going on, the vaccine, them giving us charity because they know they're going to come back with something else that is going to kill us? I know people don't like to talk about this stuff. So what do you think about what you saw if you were able to saw that video?
I mean, I can say this is nothing new. This is something that's been going on for years, for decades. Africa has always been the testing ground. You see, I know I can give you an example. I had a conversation with somebody a while ago, and I asked them,
we're having a little technical difficulty.
Mhm.
do you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now. It's a little bit difficult. You're going in and out.
Okay. Yeah, I was speaking to somebody actually used South Africa as an example, which to me is something simple. And I asked them, I said, how come AIDS became worse in South Africa right after apartheid? You know, it's been going on. It's been going on for a while. But at the end of the day, the one thing I usually say, you can't come if I come to your house, or I cannot just walk into your house and do whatever I want to do unless you give me permission. Right?
Mhm.
So these people, they know what they're doing. They're not stupid. They're not just coming there and just saying we're going to come test our vaccines. They're going to our leaders, and our leaders are letting them. You see, I saw the video of the two French of the French scientists, and I think the next day after that, I was reading online where I heard that Congo, they're actually going to be doing it in the Congo. And this was been going on. It's not just about the vaccine. Even the war that's going on in Congo. You know, I usually see my brothers praising, or I usually see people praising Kagame of Rwanda. But the one thing a lot of people don't know is because of him. I mean, is that Paul Kagame actually has hands in the war that's going on in the Congo on behalf of the United States, and that's the reason why he's flourishing. So it's these things have been going on in Africa for a while, and I don't think it's going to stop. You see.
Thank you, Albert. And it's for me. It's when I saw the video, people and they already said me I have anger issues. So let me just leave that there. But it's not an anger base. It's a emotional base because this is 2020. I cannot understand why our people don't see anything. That's the problem. It didn't start today. Back in the day when there was no polio, right? I remember when I was a kid, in Africa, and the white people came. They gave some people the injection or whatever vaccine. They ended up having polio. Their legs were dead or whatever, paralyzed and stuff like that. I imagine I was maybe 8 or 9. I still remember it. So that's why I don't understand our people today. You said you go on Facebook. You said you watch news. They show BBC and all this other stuff. Because our people back home, they do have connection to Facebook. They do have connection to other things. Yes, government always take money. I'm sorry, government. Don't hit me now because it ain't gonna work, okay? But they do take money. And we all know nobody give charity. They say charity start at home. If they're not doing charity here, why would they go do charity over there? And for you people that has nothing, because they know they don't go to a place where they don't get anything. They always go to a place where there is something. Like the Chinese people now, they're kicking our people out of their places. But they live in our country. They own places in the village where they take our bauxite to make all the cell phone because they don't have bauxite. But when it comes, the way the lady was talking to one of them, I saw it in the video, the way he was talking to them, as if they're nothing. They don't, as if we don't have life, we're not humans. And I don't understand that.
Did you guys see? I know you guys saw the news about is he the director of the WHO, the guy from Ethiopia. If you notice, he made a I think he made a comment about the vaccine testing in Africa, and I think his response was that's not happening. And you guys see what happened right after he said that.
No, what happened? I didn't see.
I mean, I know you heard the stuff that Trump was saying. The WHO, they're not blaming them.
Oh.
Yeah, and about stopping funding.
Oh wow.
For the WHO. You see, we also have to realize these people are not stupid. The difference, what difference for me, what differentiates us from these people is these people, they really love their country. So whatever it takes for them to better themselves, they will do it. They don't care if they have to kill Africans. They don't care if they have to kill any other people. That's their aim. You see, so we have to stop and realize that they also realize that more people are becoming more people are being educated nowadays. So they come up with new strategies.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's never
Alba, okay, Alba, can we see your face a little bit? Because we can't see your face. And I also want to tell my viewers out there, because I can't use my phone to invite everybody because I'm using my phone to talk. So for everybody out there, our viewers and stuff, can you please, you can ask questions. I can see it from my other phone. I just can't go into my own page at this point. So if you have questions and whatever, if you have to say anything, just write it below. I would see it and I can be able to answer you. And the producer can also see it and he can pass it to us as well. So we can be able to tell you or answer your questions. And I heard that part too. The part about
one more thing. I'm gonna be logging off soon because I have to get some stuff done.
Okay, no problem. Thank you anyway for being here.
All right.
Okay. Well, it's us going to be left. That's fine. I actually saw the picture or the messages from the Ethiopian thing, and he was calling out to all African leaders to join him so that they can stop what is happening right now. Because let me tell you something, it's going to happen with or without us even knowing. They're going to go to the country. It's just like seriously, it's just like now, our African places, they like money too much. They like free things too much. So anything that is free that they're going to receive from these people, they're going to welcome them with open arms, and then they're going to go in there and do whatever they want with the people. For me, this is really hard because I am seeing it already happening, and then there's going to be more coronavirus out there. People are going to die. They don't care about it. Our government doesn't care. They're going to say, "Oh, the disease just spread."
Omo, can we go back to the video from China? The
yes,
young fellows that are there. My question here is, does Sierra Leone has an embassy in China?
Yeah, we do. We do have an embassy in China.
What happened here? Oh, sorry. So, oh God. So, if they have an embassy there, what are they doing about, especially those young fellows that I saw out there? Do they have any idea about what is going on with these kids?
Oh, the Sierra Leoneans, you mean?
Yes, they do.
Yes.
They actually do, because he called the name of the people that he sent the message to and let them know what is going on, but nobody answered him. Yeah.
So then why is the embassy there? What are they there for? Aren't they there to represent Sierra Leoneans? Aren't they there to see to the well-being of their citizens?
I really don't know how to answer that. Maybe any of DJ Umu.
Okay, let me answer that because I lived in China.
Okay.
Right? So I lived in China for like 9 years. Now this year for be make me 10 years.
Okay.
But now I the America. So basically I've lived in China. I don't understand how Chinese people do their stuff. And don't get me wrong, I am aware of the fact that we they get a lot of difficulties living in China. For me in particular, I don't get a lot of stories written about me, my life in China, from the CCTV, because I used to work with the different African embassies then back then. And I don't get. Now the reason that will be make a meet with the African channel Naya, so then we'll go film a documentary of in China, because I was supposed to translate the whole show. So it go there on TV Naya, so with this, kitty kata don't can happen. So basically Chinese people, I can't lie to you, there are people who doesn't know, they are not exposed, like the way we exposed to the Western world, waiting they're exposed to. Now the way they do their things, the way waiting the government want them to do, that's what they are exposed to. So many things they don't know, and I can't lie to you, like we have a lot of difficulties living in China. Me picking are Chinese, my son is Chinese, he's living here in America with 10 years American visa, but his passport is Chinese. I'm a Sierra Leonean, my passport is Sierra Leone, but my son is Chinese, my ex-husband was Chinese. So like, if you ask me, like I'll be the best person for answer you a lot of questions, and I'm not going to sugarcoat, coming at the kind of person I like to be straightforward. I say what I know, I say what I see. I was even about to do a video on that for put on the CCTV, the China Central Television. They were waiting for a video of me that I contact them, a video that I wanted to do about that. So if like I saw the video, but the thing will happen because me they speak Chinese, you understand? Now the local Chinese people they will not understand, we lack understanding most of the time that they can get problem. It's not, you're not getting nothing for do with the Chinese government. You're not getting nothing for do with the one who they expose. But it's just that Chinese people in Boku so much that you understand it. Most of the time they can do something with a hot way, but they don't know they're hurting us. You understand? So I remember at one point in time where some Nigerians and then they go China, then they keep the Chinese woman them, the Chinese man they woman them, and the Chinese man they were so mad and they start driving them out of the country. They say all Nigerian, all black man for come inside China because they pull a woman then at the end. But we when they speak Chinese, we be know waiting at the problem, but the newspaper can go all around back, grow and everything. People were like all the racists and stuff like that. But most of the time, when they Nigeria man they keep them Chinese woman there, so they pull them at the Chinese man they and then they dupe them, give them belly, left them, then they return back, take all their money, then they return back to Nigeria. I've seen that. I don't get a lot of Chinese couple them where then they Guangzhou, where then they find embassies then for help them, for reach out to them, picking them daddy there, because them picking them not get daddy. You understand, stuff like that. Because how things work is when you're in China, you open a company, you open a Chinese person, then the government not able to take on you and like that. Like if you open a Chinese person in the sense that somebody will not date, somebody will love you. If not Chinese person will love you, you open a company with them, then you're safe. But if you open a company with any other person, then you and the person get misunderstanding. The Chinese government, the Chinese law always stand by the Chinese person. The reason we make Chinese people always give them people them they give them people them like the benefits of their laws that even me like what be like China and America by rights. You understand? Me picking are not supposed to call them because he's a Chinese citizen. But now because me picking Papa mean to get mutual understanding. So anytime people for do they do them, they stop me. So but if you work with any Chinese person when a bully, then they bully you, then pull you picking at you and everything. You understand? Even money way, if now maybe in care money go, I go marry to the Chinese man they pull all that money then at me and you understand him and stuff like that. So it's just how it is, and they protect them people there so much because they know from Chairman Mao in term within the Western world how the Western world want destroy their country. You understand? So now I make most of the time then they to themselves, and I don't dare the time when Chinese people like then they asking us like why make white people them black people them they take advantage of them. Because mostly we they feel say like when they America they see Chinese and then they all to themselves and stuff like that. You understand? When they say they're so racist, they're not even hire black man and stuff like that. But come to think of it, how then go hire black man? Where they say where then they to themselves, where then they open business, they can never make palaver. Take the business they grow, they always get understanding. Nobody know they care in company, go na court, nobody know they steal in company. You understand? If I don't see say, then how they go hire again black man or white man? Where the black man or white man go can dictate to them. You understand? How them for do their own thing. You understand? Or can give them a lot of trouble. So basically, Chinese people, they don't ask me so many times, several times in we shows them, because I can get them TV shows, they then talk shows there where I can go on the CCTV, like we discuss about these stuffs. It's just that number we get a lot of people that don't know about these things because of the language barrier. Chinese people speak Chinese. We speak English and French, but they speak Chinese. So basically, most of the things they say at the news and stuff like that, we don't understand. And most of the things they say they don't understand. So back to waiting happen. So this video, if they speak Chinese language, you listen to the video. When the policeman come, in Alapa, the local Chinese people them. You understand? I don't know exactly the video they talk about it. Now the video of a guy will take the bus, where I don't know, and inside the bus, so the Chinese people then call police for them and stuff like that.
No, not so that the two, I see two guys them with the one they will get like tracksuit with green, white, and blue, where say they can take them, then do test them for them. I think now the video in the top was right.
Oh, okay, we don't go get test.
Yes. Because even though I understand you, Queenak, on this thing, but I think it's still unfair. It doesn't matter whether it's a barrier or it's not a barrier, because they go to our country. My mom, when we were little, my mom used to teach the kids in their house. My mom would go there and they will privately school them from their home. We have Koreans in our country that owns nearly all the seaside place where they go, they fish in our country and take it to their country. There are Chinese people there that goes to our villages, own properties and all this stuff. So for me, it's an excuse of using, oh my God, you live in this kind of way and you don't want to change it, and you don't want, yes, you're going to change it because the world is changing. So you got to expect different stuff. Yes, maybe you don't want to listen to, you don't have Google and all this stuff, but still you go to people's country and go there and don't behave like them. You don't become them. You do what you want. So if somebody comes in your country, I think as long as they're not doing anything that is illegal, and talking about women, you take my woman, you take what is everywhere. Okay? People take women from everybody. We've been sitting here. A woman has come and take my own.
No, Danny, I was just giving an example. I know even go like to the main thing is like who tell you they say where they go salon. I'm telling you for free, you don't know this. I know. With Sierra Leoneans, we take a lot of advantage of Chinese people. I'll tell you for free. Whatever they do in Sierra Leone, whether they take advantage of them. Even most of the things, then they pay double sometimes. You understand it? They pay, like, I know what they are going through. You see that Leo Casino, na salon? Do you know what she has been through for end up gets there in casino? Do you know how many times they don't lost that card? Do you know how many times they don't discriminate and say, I'm not supposed to become a Sierra Leonean? You understand? You see them Chinese the way they do Bintumani Hotel. What about the other Chinese where they make the road? Like, do you think they pay them? They never pay them. And I go tell you for free, whatever Chinese people do in a salon, now we encourage them. Now we government official encourage them. But do you know how they suffer to get them things that the way they do so? Their houses the way they build na beach. Now me man in Paddy. Now in the header, me understand? Like one time the day where we go discuss with them, we'll say I want to buy one of the houses and then stuff like that. We begin to ask, I'll say wow, una buy then land there. So I mean foreign are not supposed to buy land. I say no, he said we never buy them all. He said maybe now that's the government they say, but these things that they don't ever belong to. They don't even belong to Chinese people. Like people don't know enough percentage, then they go. And normally what they can do, the government official, let's say for example, if APC and MB don't do business with them Chinese people, First of what? No, I'm on the phone. Stop it. Sorry, guys. My kids. Like, when they they do. Let's say, for example, if now APC don't sign a contract or SAPP don't sign a contract with then Chinese people, 30% they go to them. First of all, the first way sign the contract. Then 30% they go towards the country, or 40% they go towards the country. They're wasting the elections. So now only 20 or 30% they left for the Chinese people. They say. And I tell you for free, the Chinese people, how they can get that money. Now the Chinese government now input some certain amount of money for any Chinese where one go invest in Africa. Because the Chinese government don't take counsel. This government took counsel from Chairman Mao, late Chairman Mao. That was the first way Sierra Leone get relationship with China. the president will be calm, na salon and can make the relationship, the friendship. That president will be believe in Africa so much, and make now we vote for them, and go United Nations because of, you understand, and then stuff then. So from that president, this president we don't cancel now, Chairman Xi Jinping. So this president we cancel, it puts a specific amount of money where any Chinese we want go invest in Africa get access to the money. You know, as long as na Africa you want go invest. If na America you want to invest, nothing not there for you. But what's na Russia and Africa, now then 2 places and the Chinese focus their attention. So that money they then put, most of the some of them can put on whether they can sign contract to government official. Let's say for example, not to the Chinese government, not to the Chinese government get them contract and look and a common company them. But well, let's say for example, me get access for building a hotel and stuff like that, and I want to go do this hotel. I work with the Salon government. You understand, the Salon government wants their own percentage. The percentage is now. So I make they say, but what's the way Chinese that they do inside Salon? Me, I gave me Chinese party, then the men they talk. You understand? And we know, and then they struggle. But Chinese women are the people, they get patient so much. Chinese women, they get patient and they do it small, and they do it small. Because what they do, they get patient and they get focused. They know at the end of the day, this small percentage they make it, they lead up to something else. Or they help for build me credits international. Say, I don't come Africa, we company don't come international for can do this thing. You understand? Okay. So most of the things already they come for can do Africa now with government official and then one time. Now then they agree to it. We know they know. Now then they say they can't do anything for as staff like we discriminate them, boku them.
Yes,
most
but
believe discriminate them.
Yes, I know. But I listen. I have I know it's not. He was in for APC now. This is for somebody that I know very well. As I say, me mama they talk to them, some of them people, and they but me know this one guy very well. When there was APC, he was doing working with the Chinese people, and then they go and get the contract and talk. Of course, all man they take your percentage. We all know the government get for fit for a contract, whose contract for go before, whose contract not for go before, whatever it is. So this year now, because we close everything, we close the APC change, so it become SLPP, so it was a little bit different. So then one make contract with the Chinese people for let them go get rice. Meaning they can't take rice from the country. So they were making all those plans. But when you say the government is have money for those Chinese people that want to go to Africa or Russia, the one thing I want you people to have at the back of your mind, who want to come get something in America? Is there any minerals where I don't know in America? No, there's no minerals over here. But there is minerals on the places that they want to go. And guess what the man said? Because everything we don't do, they don't sign contract, they don't go before the president don't agree. He come back say the people that will give them the money for do the business. Then say na box side, na in they want. So if they don't have any way to box side, they will not. The contract was closed. Almost $1 million of money. The contract was cancelled in a heartbeat because the Chinese people wanted box side. I understand. Say when they go, where you gonna put in country? Yes, you're gonna have people that are gonna swindle you and whatnot. The government wants money. They know what they're putting themselves through. Okay, it's not like they're going there and suffering and they're ripping them off. Let's just get that clear. They're ripping them off. It's just like in America. This country, you have to be. There's nobody here that is debt free. Everybody have debt because the country runs on that. That's how the country runs. You have to have credit card. Even if you want to build your credit, we all know. Nobody can just come up and have credit. You got to have some kind of debt, credit card, this, that, so you go build your credit, so anybody go get my lend you or borrow you money. So this money that they have is for specific things that they want from people's country. And I don't have a problem with them going there and doing whatever the government, they deal with it because I don't see no money. The people in Salon, they don't see any money. The problem that I have on that video was the mere fact that they took those people out of their house, take them to a hotel. If you're quarantining somebody, they don't have to pay for a hotel. They were paying for the hotel $50 a day. That's a lot of money for students or people that go there that doesn't have a job or whatnot. $50 is a lot. And they said if you don't have the money, they have like a garage or place that they put you all in. That's not the way you quarantine people. If you think they have coronavirus, because coronavirus is you can't be close to people 6 feet apart. So if you're putting everybody in one place, if one person have it, I mean everybody's going to get it. So I understand that they're trying to fight their own battles to make sure they don't have it. But guess where the sickness came from? It's not from us. It didn't come from Africa and migrate to China. The disease actually started from there. So why are they actually saying because one person tested positive, a Nigerian guy, now you got to go and sabotage every other African people? And you can also say if somebody is stealing my woman or is making palaver and all this, I'm going to run them out of the house. Or run them out of the country.
That's what I tell you now. Something were happening back then. It was just an example I was giving.
Okay,
Not getting nothing to do with this video.
Yeah, I'm just thinking it as well. Just thinking you can go sabotage the people's place of living and all those things. If you're gonna keep them in the quarantine, let them be in the quarantine for the 14 days or whatnot. And if it's not, if they're good, they go back to their houses. But no, now you go into the house and telling the landlord not to let them come in to the house anymore. So
but
I don't know.
But you investigate the reason why make them tell the landlord may they not come na the house anymore.
Yes, because you not see the audio. There was like 4 different audios, and then there was like 4 or 6 different videos that the person.
So okay, one thing first of all, for so I'll let you know, yeah, majority like 70% of the Sierra Leoneans where they live in China, they not get visa, and the Chinese government gets a law. You understand? Even when now that's the Salon embassy. Me, if you I don't know for this ambassador where they don't change, but from Victor 4 in 10, Teto Petito, we just come also any salon posted where they can get a prison. Me, they go pull in a prison, pay for them $1,500. You understand? At times I can even give because China they don't allow bribery. I make a glad way talk that talk. You say about gifts, people accepting the China first the thing was where they know they encourage first now gifts. When you get anything, then they arrest. If you collect anything from bossy, they go jail for that.
That's not BJ. Okay, let me
no, wait someone I make her done. What someone I make her done. Like the embassy, the reason why can make embassy, they're not supposed to like when they in China, they're not want take up on them thing they are so. Like we salon people in Kinde when they go against the law. Even me on brother there. You understand? The young brother they all be there in China. Then be there they are living there, they not get visa. When they go they send them back they go change their passport. Then they go change because China not able for fingerprints like America. So China know they know. So then they go change their passport and they come back. Me at times I make him pull back so Akidemona they say when I left this habit. You understand? As they go jail them, so then they left in jail. Say, where's to see them pull it, then go there, then come back. We not able send for something. But no, dear, I just want to make passports. Next time, oh, they come. No, next time, we put them for illegal thing again. No, they do. I say, when I left. You understand? And me, I know that I live. You just see Sierra Leone, then they in hospital. Say, then they sick. Say, ask anybody, any Sierra Leone where they live now. China go tell you say, Queen Ak, now one of the people them. Me and Mariana, we tune be the only person where they go. Where they go put us in a jail. Where they go help people in a hospital. Because the thing is, them be so expensive. Most of the Sierra Leoneans, where they go, they don't abide by the law. You understand? At times I don't blame them. At times I don't blame them. Like that's outside they say. Like that's outside they say they go test them. Not to Sierra Leoneans, they no more. Now law where the government don't put say free test for everybody. Right now,
no. That's what I mean. You gotta hold on. Let I explain what in the video say. The people didn't have a problem with taking the test. People that they don't come at the house, they don't take the test because the man video the first test. Then come back again for the second time. And then tell them say, well, we pull on another oath, then take them paper. They not to say I don't get paper. They have paper, but they put them in a hotel. And the problem where some people then begin complain because they didn't have money to pay for a hotel. So that's why the people that will not get money now, they put them at like a place where they all go there, when I like a garage or so they say open or whatever for let them did it. That's the only case. I'm going to put this
be valid. Then visa be valid.
Oh yes, because the person did so where they tell her, where they talk the Chinese with the lady, where they tell her, say this is to the first test. He even show the lady the video of the test where they don't do before. And then the lady said, no, they do other one.
China a time where Mbembe sent me message saying and go test them, but he was clear because
yes, this one the person, the lady tell him, he said when we do the first time, it's clear. He said when we do the first one, it's clear. He said, but some people have to test them. That's not how it works. So
yes, but the thing is, I know they tell you it is wrong. I know they tell you say it is wrong what in the Sierra Leoneans then do or whatsoever. I know they tell you say it is guys what in the Chinese people then do because Chinese people then can discriminate you in so many ways. You understand the way they see black people? First of all, me, I can team up na junction. I dey wait for take taxi. Where Chinese driver they come for can't take. They left me because me a black person. Then I not begin motorcar. I just go China. Now that's begin me the urge. We make I tell me picking papa. Say, since I buy for me motorcar, I'm not going to do this. So like you see some Chinese people them, some Chinese, even the taxi driver, then they come, then they pass you, they left you, then go. You understand it? Sometimes like now you first break the wait man to my pen or Chinese man to my pen, and they left you, then go to the Chinese man and then go. I don't even put them on me show. But my point why they try for say is it is possible that then discriminates them, you understand, and for some reason. And if not so then do, which is very wrong, and we not get nothing for do towards it. The only person we get for do something towards it at the Salon Embassy. But what made the Salon Embassy is not able to get anything for do towards them. Because some of them and Sierra Leoneans they are so not to act first of all for some of them not to act. Secondly, sometimes them paper they're not complete or they don't cause they don't cause something where the embassy if they're ready for take any action they for take them time because man not like country no day they get me.
Yes, I get you, but we have a lot of table. Let's table this China talk a little bit. I want to go first to DJ Umu quick because I want to table the talk about the China because it's a whole lot of stuff. I don't live in China. I only know them from wherever I've seen them. But I'm going to pass this on to DJ Umu. What's your own idea or what? I don't know if you saw the video or not, but what is your own input when it comes to this stuff?
So these were Nigerian people because someone tested positive. Is that?
Yeah, they test one and then test and then one Nigerian person it was positive. So they started going everywhere where there is African, and then they start trying to test them double and getting them to go on quarantine. Even if they show negative, they still tell them to leave their house and go to quarantine.
For me, that sounds like straight up xenophobia, racism, and they're trying to mask it. And this is now the perfect opportunity to kind of get out how they've been feeling. This is not just today, oh, let me get you out of my house. This is like, I've been wanting to, but I like the money you're giving me. And now we're in a crisis. I'm going to put some anger on you. Just like here in America, I'm not going to lie, when we go to the store, you see a Chinese man, we jump a little bit. It's just the mindset of how we see things, how we perceive things. So then we treat people a certain way. And once again, I'm big on it's how you allow people to treat you. If those Nigerians stand up and say, hey, you can't come, she's negative, why are we doing this? If we stand up for ourselves, then, it's possible that it can't happen again.
Auntie Musu, what do you think on this one?
All I would say, racism is everywhere. We are dealing with it right here in America. It's everywhere. But the only thing I would say in this particular problem with those guys, I don't know what really happened. If they are saying exactly, everything that we don't know, the whole truth. But all I would say is, if there is a Sierra Leone embassy there, please go out there and find out what is going on with your citizens and make sure they treat them right. That's all I would say.
Exactly.
Right.
Okay. Well, DJ Umu, please give us some music. Let's recap and let's have some music.
Ooh, God.
I know. Easy, right?
Everybody got a level. The fun pump is not one. A little music mixed with science like Einstein. Yeah, him getting wiser. My King Solomon smooth like sand. Well, you know, still like the pop and the global energizer. And if it don't make money, then it don't make sense. Yeah, rather not so if you're that sick, because makes sense. Everybody wants it. What's the feeling we can go there? And if you got to find a financial strength, plus the culture and the home of the thing that you know we run the media. Everybody has to level up, level up. Yeah. Them don't come around, level up. Everybody has to level up. Come and level up. Yeah. Them don't come anytime I want to touch you, the barada. You the ara, you the we call the neighbor. Anytime I want to throw the go and baby. Child, say the ara the neighbor. Say the call the neighbor. You the shot on the neighbor. So now I don't get me moon to love you. See you go and come back. You are scatter me married you. No. Mama Barure. Mama Barure. Give me something. Hey mama, come. Oh yeah. Give me something. Come close. Hey mama, come close. It's fine, Lord. And I want you to me. It is cold, love. And I want you to talk to me. I got a table for two, just me and you. Okay. Thank you, DJ Umu. Yeah, we get the song. Thank you so much. I have a question for you. Somebody wants to ask. Somebody ask you.
All right, DJ Umu. Yeah, okay.
Well, let it be. I can't wait to let this corona stop. Let it die or let people go check mama. No. Oh wow.
Yeah. Auntie Musasi, enjoy. In the days,
You need to hire her. She can dance cultural music. Let me tell you, this lady can let it go.
From her when she performed at a party.
Oh wow!
You remember now?
50th birthday. What is 50th?
Yeah, into my birthday. Yeah.
Yeah. You sent it so you could perform, and I still have it.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Well, DJ Umu, I have a question for you. How is it to work in a field where it's more dominated by men, being a DJ?
Man, actually, it actually feels good because when they see that I can do it and I'm not a man, it's like more power to me, and it pushes me to continue to do it because I didn't realize girls actually want to be DJ or even look up to me. The scope. So every single day, it's. I don't even think about me being a woman. I don't think that was ever like I can never do this because I'm a girl. Because people say it's like people come and say, "Oh, DJ," to me, I'm just a DJ. So I have to now put it into perspective. Young women, so amazing. It just shows that women can do what the world like.
You see? And they said we
So
can't do nothing.
much. Like,
But you know, DJ Umu, I have to tell you this. You actually inspired me, and I told my nephew, is a DJ here. The last time I told him, I said, listen, Jeff, I said, I want to be a DJ. I want.
yeah. Like, it's not even just about DJing, it's about doing what you want to do and just putting your all.
Yeah.
Right. I think that's what I'm going to retire doing, because very soon I'm going to stop dancing. I mean, I can't take too many steps so far. So I really want to retire doing something like that, DJ.
Yeah.
Well, no, you can be playing on my birthday.
You know, helping people who want to, if you need help, call me. I don't mind sharing what I know.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
There you go.
I just want to encourage everybody, you know, you got to follow your passion. Life is so short. You got to enjoy do what you enjoy. You can't be a worker your whole life. Find your passion, grow it. Like, that's what's going to get you through life.
That's right.
Okay. Well, Mohammed Kamara asks a question, DJ Umu. I believe you just recently visited Sierra Leone, and do you have any plan to go back, like a musical project in the near future?
That's not even a question, do I plan to go back? It's like, right now it's when can I go back? Like, that's what I think about. When I left, because I was only there for 9 days, and everybody was like, that's too short. And I was like, I'll be okay.
Oh.
On the 8th day, I almost wanted to cry. Like, I didn't want to return.
That's
so
good.
I even wanted to go back in the summertime, but they said it's very rainy. So yeah, I do plan to come back in December, and every December, God willing, I'm gonna be there. I do want to put on shows. I want to hold classes and teach people how to DJ, make music.
I love that. Yay! Yeah, I love that.
That's good. And he also said that if is it your first time and you look like you have a lot of fun with Majobona, my little sis.
Yeah, the crazy thing is it was my first time, and the way the internet works is like you can know somebody now without even meeting them. Like Marjo, I never met her in person, and we just always connect on Instagram. She'll repost my stuff. We just had that queen, that feminine power. Like, she'll repost my videos, I repost hers, and we just built a friendship. So when she was out there, she hit me up. She was doing a project, and I was free that day, so we linked up, and it's almost like I just knew her. We didn't even have to say hi. It was like we just knew each other. So, yeah, that's my girl. Good big plans to work with her in the future.
That's good.
Of course. Well,
love that.
We'll be waiting to show it up on SierraCast TV, that's for sure. Because we're gonna be telling everybody. Queen Akno, we are crab lost, right?
I know.
We don't
Honestly,
get up when we stuck on something. We don't leave.
Exactly.
But it's all for good, because I think Sierra Leone need that at this point. We need people, women that are actually stepping up and doing something that men thought we couldn't do. Because in Africa, we all know the men think that you have to be submissive. You can't do this, you can't do that, you can't do whatever. You have to just be and having kids. Listen, having kids is all fun and good. But it's not even all fun and good, let me tell you something. So it's not all fun and good, okay? But they think that's all women is made to do. But I think they're miscalculating themselves, and they're miscalculating us, that we can be way better, way stronger if we work together.
You know, I have to say something about us females in the entertainment industry, I'll say. Do you know, back in them days, and I'm sure some tribes are still feeling that way about women in entertainment. Do you know they actually feel like women that are in entertainment, I just have to say it, low class prostitute, like they run the street.
Yep.
My mother was a singer. My mother sang for her life. And I know how we're looking at them in those days, because they feel like, sometimes I feel that way when I started doing what I'm doing. and I started reflecting back on my mother. Uh, um, she really actually did not pay attention to being this wifey, material wife, because she was busy. She's always on the road singing, going out. She would leave me. The only thing that always scare me is them lonely days when she used to go out to sing. She would go like a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. She would leave me alone. So those are the things that sometimes when I reflect back on them, I try to slow down because I have my only child, and I was the only child to my mother, and I have one child, and I'm like, so slow down because I missed out a lot. I missed out a lot when I was growing up. My mother was, I mean, I can't hold anything against her. I know that was how she was providing for me. She has to go out to sing and to make me live a better life, but I actually missed out a lot. So sometimes when I see this, and when I came here and I started seeing these celebrities and their children, the way I see how some of them go out there and just having fun, and the way some of them turn out, actually was started reflecting back on my life. I said, wow, I thank God, even though there are so many things that happened to me when I was growing up. There was a time I wanted to blame her because I just feel like, oh, she wasn't there.
Yeah.
But I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna blame her. That was the only thing she knew how to do. She didn't go to school, but she sings. She has a talent. So that's the only way she was doing to bring income home. So DJ Omo, that's the only thing I have to tell you. Um, be careful. Just look at. I know you don't. You are not married yet. Do you have any children yet?
No, I don't.
Okay. So the only thing I'll say, um, do what you're doing now. Have fun, because I know once you start having those kids, you're gonna slow down. Because my mother actually, uh, um, she learned it the very hard way. There was one time she went out, somebody booked her, and I think she was there, and somebody else booked her to go and perform. So I ran out of food, and I was living with my step grandma. So, oh God, I was so hungry. I was so hungry
Oh.
when she came home that day. Because usually when she's coming home, I always go and go out and meet her halfway and hug her. For some reason that day I was so hungry I couldn't get up to go meet her halfway. So when she came, I was laying flat on the cement, because I was so hungry. There was no food. So when she saw that, that was it. She's actually stopped. Like she started slowing down. Um, the way she used to go out to sing. So have fun now, because once you
I
start
definitely
that,
feel like
yeah,
Don't have
kids
any
will slow
children
me
right
down.
now, honey.
No, I feel
mm,
Don't.
slow me down, but they won't stop me. I feel like now there's options. There's you can have your nanny go with you. My mom is she's actually dying for me to have a
oh
baby right
yeah,
now. So
Honey,
all right, okay.
honey, let me
no,
tell
because
you. Oh,
get your baby.
Don't let
Go
them
and
miss.
get your
Don't
baby.
let them miss. Don't let them miss you, and you don't want to miss out a lot on, when they're
yeah,
growing up. So do it
Yeah,
now. Do it.
get this out my system right now, and then I'll start having my kids.
That's
yes.
right.
Please, let me tell you, kids, it's not easy. So don't rush on kids, because
Yeah,
sometimes we get married and we have kids, and sometimes we don't get married, we have kids, and the men are not there to help. They're not there
yeah,
to pick up the responsibility like you do. So for me, even though I had kids when I was in my 30s, still I should have waited. Okay?
Mm,
Don't rush it, because
I feel
everything
like I have a
you don't know.
purpose and a goal. I have a purpose and a goal, and I have to still find out who I am
that's
before I
right.
can
Exactly.
take care of
Yeah.
somebody. So I'm
Mhm.
still
Yeah.
learning,
Don't
and
go rushing into kids, because as soon as you have kids, everything that you think you have now
Uh,
is going to walk out the door.
Omo, the last Omo, the younger one. I'm talking to the younger one. Omo Don't wait till you're too old. When
Oh no, no. I know that part.
you know what I'm going through now? I am dealing with menopause and I'm dealing with a teenager at home. So it's
I know.
crazy.
It's soon.
Yeah, it is good when people have kids early. It's not all the time. Like for us that are in the media, as she says, it's a little harder when you have kids because when you want to go places or they book you for something, especially like a DJ, you most of the time is nighttime that you have to go play and stuff like that. So you don't. It's really hard.
Right now.
It's really hard. Even if you have nanny or whatever, sometimes for me, the world that we live in today, I'm even afraid to have nanny. Okay, I can't. I get anxiety when if I want to leave her anywhere. I started getting anxiety. I'm not saying people will not be. You won't find a good nanny. You can, but for the mere fact that you can be sitting there, you're hyperventilating, you're thinking what is going on, you don't know. People are really bad these days. I'm telling you, people are rotten.
True.
So it can be your family friend and all this stuff, and they will be doing things to your kids, and you ain't there to see it. And some kids are afraid to talk, so they will not talk. So
we don't see a couple of videos that
the bubbles on their head. And this man is telling that kid to do something very terrible, very 7-year-old child. So that's why I said, it's not,
you know what, Omo, that's a whole topic. We'll come to that topic one day.
We will.
Oh yeah,
we definitely will.
Yes,
so DJ Umu, take your time, enjoy, have fun, do what you know who you are. Because when you know who you are, you're able to handle other things. Self-love is the first thing. When you've done with that, then you can be able to move on to new stuff. So I just think you need to wait.
All right, let's move on. Omo, let's move on to the juicy topic, the juicy one.
Just give me 1 minute. Let me just say something, okay?
Okay.
I feel like I admire her so much, and I want her to know that a lot of young girls out there are looking up to her.
Yeah.
And me, I come America, it was so hard for me because I get picking first of all for somebody take Airbnb home. I get for pay for myself, I get for pay for me picking. Oh, it's so crazy moving to America with you one boy picking, you know what I mean? All by yourself. So I didn't know how things work. So it's hard, even though you know, I feel like but let's come to think of it, it's entertainment, and at the same time we'll get for manage, you know, with family lives and stuff like that. I just want you to also know that it's not going to be easy on you. It's going to be a little tough, but it's your decision to make how you want to live your life. And I feel like for me personally, you inspire me because you as a DJ, we not get so much female DJs. I admire you so much. I admire you a lot, and Ali, you know, so a lot of young girls them out there, and they really admire you, and young girls them too, where they like where. This now, especially for the young girls, the way they take and say, oh, I like being a DJ, but I'm a lady. I don't want to be a DJ.
Right.
DJ Umu, for example, she is a good DJ. We all admire her so much, and I want you guys to follow her footsteps. Not afraid, say because you're not woman, so you're not capable for do DJ work. You understand? Umu, I got for cancer play can teach me. Try open DJ school. I can't say can teach me.
If you not find una they praise the other Umu, don't left this Umu with you. But
no, Umu, wait, let's tell you something. If DJ Umu, you understand what I admire because look, then kind crisis they are where they happen. Look, this coronavirus where they happen right now. We all know to we all want to become DJ now. But we don't know. You know, so that kind of job there, you appreciate for certain things, then there's some certain things that some young girls then they do. Now then tell them so they appreciate those little things. You understand? Something you understand. So like for me personally, I admire her a lot, and I feel like we need a lot of
more of you. Yeah, more of your time.
And Umu, you are a queen. You already know why making you wear your crown. You already know why making crown. I like the fact that I like the fact that you come DJ Umu for this live because it makes so much sense. We've been watching a lot of guys playing music for us. Oh my God!
Yeah, we needed a change.
You know, that's why I gave you the crown, because you're smart. You know what I mean? But you have to wear the crown.
I know, but you know, I'm a queen with or without a crown. I'm still a crown. But I needed DJ Umu to be here because I want people to see another person, not only a man, but you have to have a woman version as well. Because we have kids these days that are growing up way faster than we think. We have when we were back in our days, we were never entrepreneurs. We never think at 12 years old to own something or do something. Nowadays, the 12-year-olds are owning stuff. They're doing business. They're working. They're sewing clothes. They're doing all this stuff. So I want people to start looking as well and know that as a woman, you can still be a DJ and you can still be good at it as well. You can still kill it wherever you go. So that's why I've been following. She knows I've been following her for a long time. Huh?
I was saying you can still go to school. People don't know that I went to a 4 years I got a degree. I worked as an administrator, and I also am a 7th grade math teacher. So I'm not. I teach 7th grade math for 6 years now. So it's a lot. I do.
Wow.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I tell people. All of us that are sitting here, we all have some kind of a degree. Okay.
Thank you.
We don't have to use what we study. You don't have to use it sometimes. You can do something else, and you can fall. And that's what I always say. Education is always good because once you use your talent and you see you're not doing well with it, you can still fall back to that education or that degree that you got and get a normal job or regular job. But she had, honey, my dear, you already won.
Oh yeah.
You already won. So that's why I wanted you here. At least when kids hear what you say now, they're gonna be like, okay, I can still do this. I can still go to school and still learn how to do this. For me, those are the things. And when you get to the point where you say, you know what, I want to teach. This is the best place to have. We have a lot of Sierra Leonean girls. We have other country guys that they might want to be a DJ, but they don't know how to go about it. Or just because all they see is men, they don't want to do it because they're afraid to like go to that place. But when they see a woman, it gives them that extra urge to say, you know what? Yes.
And also let them know that it's a process. It's definitely not overnight. Like something you have to put your mind to and grow. I've been doing it for 6 years. So it's people that are just now seeing me, it's like a seed that I planted a while ago, and it's now growing and sprouting. So start now, pick what you want to do and just grow it. It will work. People will support you when you're passionate about what you want to do.
Exactly. Exactly.
And that's good because I always tell people there's a struggle before you see the success. Okay? There's a lot of work that people put in to this that you get to that place. So everybody needs to know. I like when I have those things so people don't give up because some people might try it and they say, oh my God, it's so hard. That person, I see she's doing great. But did you call her and ask how long she has been doing it? Did you call her and ask her the sleepless night? No, all those things, all the work that she has to put in, it's paying off. So you guys I want you guys to know, anybody out there, I want you guys to know whatever you put your mind to, you can do it. You just have to keep at it, work at it, and don't give up they said the only time you fail is when you fall and you don't get up. But as long as you get up, you're a winner already because guess what? You make it up. Okay? Falling down is not that difficult.
Omo, we're gonna book Omo for my birthday party.
Oh yes, you better put that there. So it's gonna be let me look for it. I put it in
my birthday's coming up.
Happy birthday in advance.
April 21.
Yes, April 21. So we're gonna try to see if we can do it on Friday.
Yeah.
So the Friday will be the 24th.
Full music for my
yeah.
Like a real party or virtual?
A virtual party. So we're gonna be inviting. Yes, we're gonna be inviting a lot of people to come in and her friends. She's gonna be telling all our friends so we can send the link so people can be on it. You can see them, they're dancing and they're drinking. Please get your champagne or your Hennessy, whatever it is that is your favorite, because guess what? This coronavirus is killing us in the house. So sometimes you need to refresh and do something that you do so you don't go stay at crazy.
But the thing is, it's keeping us separate, but it's bringing us together.
Yes,
because
yes.
I would have been on a phone call. I was
Yeah.
doing some kind of worldly things. So
Right.
it's bringing us together in a good way. That's we are looking
Yeah.
at it. Like,
Mhm.
Mhm. So we'll be
Mhm.
playing after. That's where she's going to show me how she dance because you're going to
Yes.
play African, so she can. I want her
You've
to.
been waiting
Like,
for this juicy topic.
I want you to shake a
Juicy
lot.
topic.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God. So there's a juicy topic. I don't know if Amda is there. If you want, I don't know. Were you able to put the picture that I sent you? Would you be
I
able
did
to
not
put it up?
see it. Where do I Google?
Yeah, I do.
Huh?
Yeah,
Where
I
do
have
I
the
Google?
photo.
What for?
Oh, they have the photo.
Yeah,
I
he
need it.
had the photo. He needs to put it up.
Woo!
In the
This is not good.
The photo is up.
Okay, the photo is up. Okay. Well, everybody that is watching the picture that we have, okay, I send it to you, both of you. I'll send it to Auntie Musu and Queen Nak.
Uh-huh.
And there is also a video.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
Please don't get me, viewers. Please don't be mad at me about this because it was out there on the Facebook and nobody took it down. No one, not even Facebook. It wasn't taken down. Okay.
I wonder why.
Hey.
This person is married. Okay, he had the wedding last year, October. They had the wedding. A few days ago, I was scrolling through Facebook and boom, I saw this picture, like a whole, the nakedness and everything. And I went to read it. I went to read what the person was trying to convey on the picture. And they started cursing him and stuff like that, saying he's cheating, he's sending pictures to other women, and that's what your useless husband is doing, and blah, blah, blah. So I was like, I want to ask you all, I'm going to go around the four of us right now. What did you guys think? Auntie Musu, I'm going to go to you first.
Oh, come on.
Yeah. Do you think it was okay for the person that posted it on Facebook? Or do you think the husband is wrong for sending another woman a picture and a video of himself naked? What do you think?
Oh, Lord Jesus. You know, this is not the first time I'm seeing this.
Mm-hmm.
And as a comedian, I'm going back to say this. I have no problem these men posting these pictures out there. I have no problem. But please, before I say anything, please make sure you are man enough down there to post this kind of pictures.
I love me, Auntie Musu.
Yeah. Please make sure you are man enough down there
Auntie Musu, not the today.
before you post these pictures. You know, I got to talk about you. That man they will post this picture. I think is see the man in property. He say, this now the perfect way I will just deal with him. Now I make a poster.
Yeah.
Because it not say the man, if anybody see that man there in property, you say, when look, where I see the team. Now I say, you know it's him. I think this man, and no need for even make a palaver again. If I'm the husband of if I'm the husband of that man, I will not even bother because I know he didn't do anything. Honestly. That kind of property, what did he do to that lady? Nothing. So I would just say
He
so
should have been Oh my. I feel like even though he shouldn't have been taking a picture, the person has no right to post it. Like, you have no right to post my picture for no reason. I don't care what I'm doing. Let karma get me on its own. You shouldn't take matters into your own hand. And especially, I wouldn't even post, like I said, thing is not equipped. Why am I even taking pictures? So everybody's wrong in this situation. Everybody. Why are you taking pictures?
I know.
Maybe he's unaware of what he has. Maybe he thinks he's endowed.
Maybe he should have.
I want to see the picture.
At least if he would have waited for. All right. If he was a little.
Endowed. I need to see who's posting it. Is somebody posting it?
Yeah, somebody posted on Facebook.
But I need to see it now.
Yeah, it's on Facebook. I can send it to you because I have it. Because once he posted it, the pictures and stuff, he said this is the useless guy looking for party, not even they for send picture to other people and this to other woman where he get woman a house. And then he was saying I even have a video. So I send him a mess. I'm sorry, that's my job. So our job is to find out exactly what wrong. So I actually went to the place and find the person that sent it, and I sent them a message. Please send me the video of whatever it is, and he did send me the video.
Oh,
and there were a lot of people asking for the video. They even put their number there. Please send the video to me. Please send the video to me with the name, with their numbers. So I was not the only one looking for the thing, but I sent the video to Amja as well. So he was talking.
But wait a minute. You did not send me the video, even though I really don't want to see it because I know there's nothing good there. But what did he actually do? Did you see anything good out?
Is he just making as if, I don't know, maybe he think he's big enough or whatever. I don't know. He feel like he's confident, or maybe he was just confident to the person that he was sending it to because maybe they have already been together. So the person probably already know how he looks down there.
Yeah.
So Queen Nak, we're not talking. What is it?
I think personally, he was wrong to post the videos out and the pictures them out. He was wrong, but at the same time, the guy you're married, because we all don't date inside abusive relationships. So we all don't date guys them way, they we all don't date guys them way. You understand? We don't date a relationship where they feel like, say, oh, this is our man, this is our future, and everything, and then you understand, and then they see other stuff. Them, me personally, I don't left you understand, guys, because of that, because of cheating, So I feel like for posting it, it was wrong, but at the same time, the guy also disrespect in WEF because I'm not talking about the guy in particular. The guy in particular, I know they talk about you understand, but if you post that guy in picture, the person wrong, you're not supposed to do. I know say maybe in girlfriend, he's mad that other man they send pictures to in girlfriend and he want for post the guy, but he have no rights for post any, just like what DJ Umo say, you don't have any rights for post anybody in picture. You understand it? No matter what happen. You don't have any right for post anybody in naked picture. People need for stop this habitation at salon. Now bad trick now then get. When I want to on salon like there other countries them. Nobody no get no right for post posting in naked pictures them out. You understand? Now you woman ain't foolish. Where other man they send naked pictures to you wife. So now you wife for deal with so to the man. The man is married, he do to you man and happy and everything. But if you do inside house with your woman, then you love human so much, then somebody they said, if not so happy, no, if not the woman in boyfriend, posting, pull the pictures and now do, then that guy have no right. Because are you woman ain't foolish, when now today in a relationship, then they receive pictures. Sometimes the guy they send for our money from overseas. Sometimes you then are also they make love to me, they get money and everything, not satisfy. Some of them picking their back, they're very mille. They're mille. You when I then also sometimes you go then also the guy they even give you money, they do everything for you. Then can they say one man on the flop box. Then again other man na America, other one na Canada, where they send for our money. And obviously man then they say go they send them pictures them. You understand? And enough here if the man married. You understand? And so me personally that the woman I for punish because the woman I sit down, they go and take naked pictures of man. What if that man they will send a naked picture? So the guy doesn't even know that this woman so they with man na us. You understand, eh? In sending naked pictures to the woman, what if you don't even know, say this woman has so they would man na host because I said the woman, some of these girls they lied and kind of what if the man don't even know? So now make you the man if you want punish now you woman, you person what you deal with. Me when me and me ex, you understand that he was cheating on me. I go salon, if they funny me, but they tell Boku picking that they Boku messages they telling me, oh, don't worry about them. They can't go to America. Where's the see go? You understand it? Oh, your boyfriend say, no, don't worry about yourself. You know, like then hints the why they your boyfriend say, no, don't worry about yourself. They can't go just where you go now. They left for the man. You know, all internet. I find it very disrespectful because some of these girls now girls are maybe they look up to me like you. They phoning me to these girls. Like I take hotel for me, you, and then you bring in these girls pretending like now you brother and then girlfriend. But it was actually you coming to the hotel that I'm paying for fucking these girls. Why they excuse me for bad language? So the person with me they deal with and the person with me they date. I not get nothing for do with the human them. You understand? I not get nothing for do with the human them because they disrespect me and everything, but not to them are the blame. This guy they not get no right for putting picture up. You understand? First of all, first now the one where you deal with, now you for deal with. You know, because I'm foolish enough for what begin to go receive. Look, the man he never even get seen. You know, like you they satisfy and also they make love to and they do everything for them, but not satisfy. It's just like us. We are doing everything for these guys. We date them. We're doing everything for them. But they still disrespect to go back to other women. But we don't have to call these women and curse them. We don't need to call the woman and deal with them. No, because we don't possible they date and disrespectful. So now I make that ill for deal with directly. You understand? So I'm saying it's wrong. And the guy too, for what you're doing, if you're not married, man, you they send them pictures there. So when are you feeling? I God now punish you sooner. I God come up behind me. Left the shit to the woman. You know me?
Yeah,
I don't know. What
yeah,
you
me
guys-
myself I had an issue as well for posting it on Facebook though. That was the only issue that I have because I always they say this is not the first time I'm seeing something like this. I don't see side away woman and they cost themselves boom 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 Facebook. I don't see mommy cost them where they imagine I know you either cost it from 19 Jubilee. They will be then they spell them all, then they spell them some people and they don't block them how many times on Facebook. So for me, I always say Facebook wasn't meant for that reason. Facebook was meant to get to know people or meet old friends that we don't lost long time. Or like we will travel overseas, people who left back home long time ago. Most of me party them. Now that Facebook actually end up offending me because maybe I left where I be small and then I later in life then left. So the connection was broken. We didn't have connection. So for me, that's what I thought Facebook was for. But then I begin to see big people, big woman, them, then they cost, they do this, all this stuff. And then I will see other picking them back, they say they cost, they fetch, and they put on Facebook. Look at them picking them, we didn't have France, but who's pass now, them, where they fed the picking die. It was also put on Facebook. Yeah. It was live played on Facebook. So I didn't think Facebook was for that reason. So, but the other problem that I have is, when you're a married man, the last thing you should be doing, even if you're cheating, the last thing you should be doing is sending naked pictures to anybody. Yeah. Especially in the day and time that we have today, where we know people are sneaky. Yes, they know this world now, everybody is, you can't trust anyone. Everyone is sneaky. You might hurt somebody and they will say, you know what, I'll post your stuff on Facebook. Or you know, let's go. Let me go to Uda say when I speaking himself. Then Kardashian and the first one, the big one per day or middle one. I don't know. Instead where we do in sex video on with Ray J. It was everywhere too, because somebody was mad and then they posted it.
No, so but people see, come to think of it. Me, if my boyfriend posts me naked pictures them out, that's different from my boyfriend and young girlfriend. We go take me. You understand it? Like we all don't make mistakes on social media.
Yeah, but I don't think your boyfriend or your friend is even allowed, because those pictures are meant for you both. Exactly. So it's not meant for you people to share with the world. If not,
we can do all this stuff on Facebook. But for go to that extent, I don't cost me ex. You understand? And for disappointing me, for misleading me, manipulating me, I don't cost them on Facebook. But I had these videos, these pictures on my phone. I will never do that for taking pictures and post them, naked pictures and put them online. I won't do it.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I will never do that.
That's what I mean. I think it was wrong for them to post it on Facebook because it was from hand to hand. But the main thing that I was mad about is if the husband didn't send a picture to somebody, there will be nothing posted on Facebook. Boom. What if he shouldn't send any picture at all?
Back.
And the thing is, he just got. It's not like he was married 10 years ago. They just got married October, so it's not that long ago. It's not that long ago that you were sending somebody else a picture. So for me, that's where I was like,
talk to some of them people there, yeah. So then cheaters there. I feel like sometimes we need to talk to them. You understand? And no, trust me, see, some of them titi there, yeah, so and then bobo there, yeah, so then so disgust, like it's so frustrating. You just got married. You don't even think about you, woman. We tell I love you. I want to spend the rest of my life with you. You understand? Then you busy. They send picture. You don't even look good. Like some of them man, they feel so they look good. You understand? I don't know. Like sometimes they don't even enjoy it. They don't even enjoy with these women. Sometimes what thing will they do for them? We went at the woman the way that they have. Sometimes the woman where they get at those find that thing for it. Sometimes you always they go cheat with if you see away dirty and nasty, but they don't care. Excuse me for bad language. Like, what are you guys looking for? Like, I don't get it. Like, what does them picking their ass? So waiting and some of them picking their they say one man or the flop box. But some picking them they see it go don't get one man with a flop the box. So it go don't get other two man with a flop the box. It's still a continue. Like, what are you looking for? What else are you looking for?
Well,
you know, like, for example, maybe you go through constraints, you go through stress until your mama sick or your papa sick, so you go do certain things then for you get money and stuff like that. But once you settle your problems, so like change your life. You understand? They don't live like that forever because you don't know how many married women they hurt. Some of them picking that they don't think like that. They don't even care. They don't know what they are doing. Sometimes we have to talk to them. You know.
All I will say again is, the world we're within now a world where you not even get for trust while we're not today in our house most of the time. And I not just know why they continue repeatedly, because not to the first time this will they see this.
That's true.
Not to the first time this will they no. Not this man here always send this picture. Yeah, enough for I'm not say it don't see them in there. But this not the generation where in those days, God na long trust is everywhere. Now na short trust is everywhere. What you do? What you do wrong now? Judgment is right here now. Judgment day is not the way to get for let you die before they judge you. It's right here.
That's true.
Who knows how patient that woman don't patient with them? How it don't spend all in time with him. It don't lie. God say, it is Sidom at the fetch with kiss.
I know.
So DJ Umu, if you were the woman, the wife, and you saw stuff like that, what would your reaction be?
So she saw her husband's thing online, right?
Yes, because
the thing that I'm seeing is people don't handle their business behind closed doors anymore.
No.
With the rise of social media, it's as soon as something happens, I have to go to Facebook. Even if it's something good, as soon as something happens, everybody got to share with Facebook. For me, I'm so private. Like, I can't take a video of me on the toilet like I see people do. People don't have that privacy anymore. It's like, let's just go on live and tell our business. So for me, first of all, is we gotta get that behind closed doors. I can't discuss my business in front of the world. So for me, is even the type of people who I'm dealing with. The type of people I'm dealing with, hopefully, will not be the type of people that are front door. Let's go post everything on social media. So my step is gonna handle this behind closed doors. What has already been seen has been seen, but from here on out, it's between me and you. We're not engaging in the world. We need to cut that avenue off. Social media is crazy.
Wrong.
They're all wrong. Social media.
They're all wrong. There's no winning in this one, but
all is watching to see what you're gonna do next now.
Exactly.
Social media. Something small that can be handled. Now everybody's looking like, what's going to help you next? So for me, it's just people got to keep their business off of social media.
And you know, and the person who is really going to suffer much in this is this man that posted this picture. I mean, I'm not even sure if he's gonna be lucky with another woman for a very long time because
it makes him look bad. Like, what kind of man does that?
Mohammed Kamara said, size does not matter. Maybe he's master of his tool.
Oh. Okay. I'm gonna sit back and listen to this one because I'm old school. So let me sit back and listen to the younger ones here. Please tell me.
We ain't buying the cow inside the bag anymore. We are buying it out of the bag.
Oh my God.
That's probably what it is. He has confidence in something that he is so willing to show it. But for us, we don't know. You know, we're visuals. We just go by what we see. We can't see how it works. So
please,
that's what we can go by is what you show.
Let me say this. I don't want to go in too much on whatever else they're doing out there. But listen, we women, we know how to fake it to make it. Okay, let's fake it till we make it. What about that? He might think he's wonderful, Mr. Wonderful, but the people are just making so that he can feel good of himself. That's what it is. Sometimes that's what happens. We can scream for days and there's nothing happening.
All right.
I'm just saying because I know women, men for them it's very easy. Boom, women is different, and when a woman loves a man, it doesn't matter. Sometimes they don't think about that. They will do whatever it takes. They will scream and jump all over the place. So you might think you're good at what you do, but maybe you're not. Or maybe even if you're good, keep it at home to your wife. We don't need to be seeing all of those things. Like all the junk in the trunk, we don't need it. You can leave all those trunks at the house somewhere with your wife so your wife can enjoy all that you have. And I just feel sad because the reason why I'm sad about it is because the person that this happened to, I know the person, I know the wife as well. And if I ever see them after this thing is over, I'm going to be looking at him different now.
Just laugh at him. That's all.
I'm definitely going to be seeing him in a different light, or seeing her, or the way they make happy. I'm going to be seeing it in a different light as well because people know them, and that I know there's a lot of people that live here that saw those things, saw those as well.
But you know, to be honest, all that thing that already happened, it really sad. I'm not a talk for them now. I they talk about the generation, them picking the way get for calm where they grow up. You don't know how you picking get for calm for beat tomorrow. Then you naked picture it. These things then they stay for a very long time. You don't know who say you picking go they browse and it come across, or you don't know how you picking get for turn out tomorrow. And then thing they had and go begin to come, they say, hey, now you papa this so now so been there. You know, and I just a plead. I mean, I'm making fun of it, but I the plead to we the matured one them. We were matured as parents. We call ourselves matured and a family person. Be mindful. Our children are watching this stuff. They are watching us. And you don't know how this therefore haunts them for the rest of their lives. I know what I'm going to say, you know. That would just be mindful.
Yeah. And somebody wants to know, there's a question thrown there, ladies. What does size means to you?
Hey God, that's not for me. When I answer this question,
well, size basically, sis. Me, I did tell you for free. Me picking papa. He was really small. Yeah, and I loved it.
Oh God, you know, this is going somewhere. I think I need to go take an apple.
No, to me, size don't mean anything. But I can tell you, I hate a bigger dick. I don't like anything with big, like, too much. It kill me. It's like, I'm a topic than this.
Hey.
I mean, the big one, it kills me. The reason why I cannot do a big one is because when at the date, you understand it. If, let's say, for example, you don't go to the big guy, then on a breakup.
Queen Nag. Listen, I think we're not get the picture now.
DJ Umu, what does size mean to you?
I think it's a visual. It's more of a visual, and it's a representation. And honestly, to me, I just feel like everyone has their own preference. Like Queen said,
why I can't join this talk here?
Like the key in the hole, in the hole. Not every key can open a door. So you gotta find your right key.
Oh my God.
There you go. It's a key now.
Auntie Musu, sometimes we have to talk about sex topics. You understand, Auntie Musu? Like this one, you're well experienced. You understand it? You're going to teach me some certain things. Oh no, you understand it?
No. Listen. Let me tell you, if we now want to forget the most boring stuff like about that side, say one two I get for tell una young, but one thing I tell una. We were born in the 60s. We don't get too much options. We don't get too many styles. Them, most of the time, not the missionary style or I let me case give God. In fact, in those days, when you now go inside, the lamp not there, lights not there at all. The stack, when I go inside, the woman just pull him because staff we put her on the pillar. The man not the see the man.
You pull it, what's fine? You send and go under the bed.
See, I said this the last time. In those days, we not be the students in there because one thing, the man not even see you nakedness because most of the time na darkness. He not be able to describe your dress where you wear because when you pillar under pillar you put up. When you see gap, you just put you under the pillar again. You wear and go, you don't go. So we not many styles not been there in those days. Now I guess the size was matter. Why am I saying this? Anyway, why would they put me at the spot? When I talk about
this, we want to learn, because nowadays it's really crazy out there when it comes to this sexual activities. It's like I don't even know what it is nowadays.
Those pedals leading me to the bedroom, and then champagne next to the bed. My lingerie. Then you cut your mouth and take. Let me stop.
See, we not been all that ceremony. They not been there now. We own style,
Ceremony.
Oh my God.
Nowadays, the man they want to do an lights. They want lights now. They know on darkness because they want to go places that they have never been before. You understand?
I'm telling you.
These days, it's a whole lot of ball game. That missionary style where they talk about, it doesn't work anymore. Let me tell you, it's stale. It's old, stale, and if any woman let me tell you, young people out there, don't think, I'm sorry, missionary is not it too. If you try to, if you are wife, Matty, if you're already married, missionary, if you want to keep your better start going to look at Masutra.
All right.
Let me tell you,
I need a lot of lessons for my next one.
I went to a party like a couple of months, maybe 4 or 5 months ago. And all the guys that were there, they were all married. one of them were talking to me, because we talk like, it's not something that you get it careless talk to them. He tell me, say, my wife now was all no more just they don't know more. Then picking the house, then they scatter Lego, then they do one it on outside.
I know.
So if you are home, and you think you can do this one thing, and you think it's gonna be fine.
Nah, it's not. It's not working.
Why did I join this topic? Why did I come here?
You didn't go. No,
This is an
sorry.
insult. Una the insult we right now. You are insulting us. I'm
No,
not
no,
going
no,
to say
no.
this.
No, we not insult you. We just say this is advice now, not to like for, because even me, you understand, Auntie Musu, even me, I don't in a relationship where a guy don't discriminate me because of that, but he didn't even know, because you understand, like you get some girls them we all they are just like some of we the girls that we focus on with career or focus on things they do, you understand, working so hard. Even the young girls when they come up, you get book, we don't know these styles. You understand, like we focus on work too much that we don't know much about sex. You understand what I mean? So like some of these guys, when they come now for come make love to we, then they discriminate we one way or the other. Let's say for example, like some of we, like me, so me I go society, man don't discriminate me because I go society. You understand it? So like sometimes
that's another whole topic we have to talk about.
Exactly. So I mean, no, me, I'm open, like, you understand, because it's not about me anymore. It's about other people them where they come up. You understand? This is the only way. Like for now, we they learn from you. You understand? And back then,
let me tell you, if they learn from me, not the wrong person, though.
No. Now what I mean? Now the point what I mean. This message that they go to everybody out there, we feel say sex has to be some kind of exercising. You get for all kind of machine for big exercise. So they have to know back then all these things didn't exist. If you're not been talking, I'm out and go no. Some won't even know. Some people that will come up, they don't even know these things.
That's true.
You know.
And I say the one thing that we are forgetting about all what our men are doing is white people, white women. They're way different. The things that they can do, honey. I've been with somebody that said, "Oh, you have to be more freaky," and I didn't understand. He said, "For white woman, they're so freaky and so," and I was like, "What does he mean?" So anytime you man can also ask you for different position, you don't go land somewhere, okay? Don't think it came from anywhere. Any man where can also study also, you don't go now because you don't go do another side. That's why he's asking you to do the same. And there's a lot of things that in African people we didn't do before. We didn't even know it exists. But because we man, they don't come overseas, they don't mix with white people, they don't they learn in certain things that we didn't do back home. Okay? Yeah. But now we know you are now to them now no problem.
Then they left you. Or they're gonna cheat on you.
Yeah, they're gonna go get it somewhere else. And that's what it is. So
ladies, I hate to cut you off, but I have to run.
Okay, Missy. I'm gonna get you back. Don't worry. I have you sent me a message, right? I have your number.
No, I enjoyed my time, but I have to go.
Okay, well, thank you so much for being part of this. Thank you, and I'm gonna get you in again. I got your number now, so I'll be calling.
Okay.
Okay, sweetie. Okay.
Bye, Omo.
Bye.
Omo.
All right, Omo. I think I go to left soon.
Okay.
But as we they talk earlier, we know say the Corona day and it really heavy for we now in America, and I just want to encourage everybody with the out there with this issue we all they deal with.
Yeah.
Let everybody. I mean, we all get a little talent. Anything where you go able for help with neighborhood, like me waiting, I mean, don't begin to at the so mask them out, face mask.
Oh.
At the give me people them out there where you go able to wash them and reuse them back. Now that they do, and make I don't begin to reach out to older people them for make if you need for make I do grocery for you, give me a list of you which you want. You give me your card, I go do your grocery and come and put on your domot. So, I mean, let us just encourage everybody for make with this not the time we'll get for help each other, especially with older people. Them they're very vulnerable right now. If anyway do go step in, now your neighborhood, now that now the topic again we for make you put her out there. Let we try for stepping. Some parents and they will get young picking them with they're not able left them for go out for go shop. Reach out. Let them give you a list of what they want. Then, or if they can do them online, you go pick out for them. Whichever way we can help each other. So, I know say you're not sabi about people them, but there's any little way we can help, we can able for help each other.
Okay. Okay, so before I go into that with this, I want to tell people, okay, for all my viewers, the way so one for know the freakiness about everything else that we're talking about. You know what? I'm going to find a day in the week, okay, guys? I'm going to find a day in the week where we can come and talk about that because it's really important for a wife to know exactly how they need to treat their husband at home when it comes to the sexual part of it, because it's very important and a lot of people are losing husbands because of that. So even though it's a funny subject, we can laugh about it, it's also a very serious subject because a lot of us are getting to know, we are traveling the world, we're getting to know other things, we're meeting new people and all this stuff. So when we get to meet other tradition, other cultures and stuff like that, they have different way of how they handle sexual things and all those stuff. So if you guys want us to be talking about it or to come and talk about it, you guys just need to let us know. Scream as loud as you can. Okay, we'll come back. I'm going to find the day. We will be putting it up, and then we're going to come back and talk on that. But that day is going to be spicy topics. Okay, spice and juicy topics only. Okay, so I hope you guys, because we don't see now, so the number don't go up. So now the one way they watch. What should they talk about? And somebody's like, please don't go off. Please, we want to hear more. So I know you guys love those topics, and we do love the topic too because it's very important. I say it's very important for us. Some people don't know. Some women don't know how to do those things, or they don't know how to treat their men because they were not taught or they're not exposed enough. So it caused a lot of friction in their relationship. So we're definitely going to come out and talk about it. Listen, I'm not a super relationship person. All I know is I'm self-love. So I love myself. I know everything in my body, how they work, where to touch and where not to touch. So that's all I can say. Okay. So we need, as women, we're going to be helping you guys to talk about it and not be afraid to tell your husband, oh, I want to be touched over here. I want to be yes, you have to speak up. Okay. We'll come about that. But for now, we're going to table that topic for another day. As I said, we're going to come out again and talk about it. I know say Queen Nak ready for explain and display. So we will come again. But the one thing where Auntie Musu just say is very important because I see we're all trying to help people in Africa. But what are we doing to help those that are right here? Doing something? I said before on my Facebook page, I get my card and get food and stuff like that, but I always say anybody out there that needs something, okay, I can go out because I have a daughter, and you guys know I'm a single parent, so I can leave my daughter to go anywhere. She's only 4, so I can do that. But if you want something, you can call me up. I can get you whatever I let them at $20, $30. If you don't get them, I will send it and you can go get something to eat. Okay? Exactly. I'm not afraid to say, call me up or call my number, message me and say, hey, I don't get money or I they run out of some things. I'll do it. Exactly. I don't have a problem with that. I go put an ado or I go cash up you if you get cash up. And just give so you can go do what you get forget. I don't say no. I'm not ask me for $500 because I know they give. But
yeah, I know they. But those small things,
just small things, so you can go out and buy it for yourself. As I say, I can go out and buy it for you because I have a child. But if you need something and you know say or you get picking in a house, you don't get enough. I'm a sucker to children. Okay, so call me up and I can arrange something for you. And if even I leave $20, $40, you still go get something for it for a couple of days or few days until people, because I know say now some people, they don't lay off. They're laid off, they can't go to work, and they don't even have money to pay rent and all the stuff. But hopefully God will make everything work out on our time, so we don't have to go through this suffering again. But we need to help our community, as Auntie Musu is saying. We need to help the older people that are in our community. So if you're living in a place where there's old people, or there's other people that you know that are from your country, call and check and see what you can do to make their life a little better. Because this thing that is happening is really stressful on everybody. Imagine if you were working a good job and you lost your job. Now, not only are you stressed about getting the sickness, now you're stressed about what you're going to eat, what my kids are going to eat. So I really appreciate it. Text us on SierraCast TV if you guys need anything. As I say, small things we can offer you guys small things. We can cash up you small money so you can be able to take care of your stuff. So Queen Nak, what do you have to say about this helping our people here?
Yeah, I feel like Auntie Musu, that's a very good point. This is something we've been talking about. I say me, I go all out, I create group chat on our WhatsApp. Create a group chat, make flyer, I call Sierra Leone Association for the coronavirus. You understand? I was putting it out there, but it's so hard. Like people, they spend so much time for focus on other things. I mean, they left for and the thing this will make the sick boku so inside America because they're late. You know, they're late. So the earlier we think about them now, like what can we do for ourselves, the better for we. You understand? So now a very good point when I come up with. So me personally add up to it in almost say if anybody need anything, you understand, and you guys can contact us, we'll give a little support. And me, if not anything, I can able for like them, you know, then small things they will be able for order them online, we'll make them deliver them now you do not. If you're comfortable for give you address to Umu, you understand. Yeah, you don't even need for give to me because since you don't know me personally and stuff like that, but you can trust the SierraCast TV. So you can contact Umu, then whatever you need, we all with Umu them, we all Auntie Musu, you understand? You know, we can come together and see. But let we see how we can help certain people them. Like for example, some people they really need help, but like maybe they are shy, I don't know. Like those people how because me I just come into America, still don't know much people yet. You know, I only know few people, and all the time I can reach out to few people, then they check on them if they're okay, you know. So now we don't there. So if I know like people the way they really like they in need and stuff like that, and I mean we can just reach out to them. And also we will see one we big artist that is Saj Seth been go through this corona crisis. I feel like if we do something for him, it's not like he needs anything, but you know, we just show him that love. I feel like it would make more sense, you know. May not feel lonely because they don't come out, they don't do a video, don't talk about. And he's like one of the biggest civilian artists them. You understand? From Jimmy B in Tem, you know, to this time, and he was a nurse in New York. He don't get this sick now. He don't begin the better small. So maybe we can, you know, do something for him. You understand? For see how
what you they talk so if now we no more it's a very difficult for make we get artists them we all get different talents them and I don't know it's very difficult now for let's say we'll come together and do a fundraising because of the social distancing and all that. But if I can really have a platform where I can perform and raise funds for anything, especially for crisis like this, I don't mind. I can give my time for but now Facebook limited and we don't know who's side for even offer you help for raise fund. Now that's not the problem, but if there is any way SierraCast TV, if you get contact with the big time TVs, then we will be able to come together and raise fund. I don't mind giving up my time. I will give me time for make for performance and
yeah. Well, I would definitely talk to Amja, who producer, about it, because even if we can meet maybe facially, we create like a Zoom thing where you have to pay to come inside and stuff like that to watch or to see, so people can, because now everybody's doing Zoom, so that's what it is. And maybe the money we will collect now, we'll look for people there now within our community where really get. I know there is a lot of single parents out there. There is even a lot of parents out there with kids that don't, because of this thing. As we say, some people are not able for parents, not able for do this. So at least if we're able to raise enough, we're able to step up and some people and give them a little thing, because we know see the government trying to give everybody something. But at the same time, we don't know when they come. We don't even know if you don't come or they come. So we have no idea. And people are still suffering right now because food to eat is very hard. And we know now some things that some people, they don't rise their price them up, they don't raise price and this and that. So we have to, as me say, before even we do the fundraising, anybody that needs something, if you really need it, you know me, contact me on my Facebook page. My name is Umukoroma, it's not thinking, or contact SierraCast TV. When you send message to SierraCast TV, I see I'm straight away. So if you let me know what you need, it's not something we're going to post who we help or who we don't help. So please don't be shy. If you're going through it, this is the time we need to step up for one another, okay? So don't be afraid. Don't be shy that people are going to be blasting your name anywhere. No, it's going to be kept secret because nobody needs to know who you're giving, okay? So don't be afraid about that. We're not going to put your picture or put anything up. All we want to do is to make sure everybody's taken care of. With none of us have it that much, but at least the little that I have over, I don't mind to help other people that can. Because not everybody gets savings in this country. Some people don't have savings. For me, I come from a country, Germany, where savings is very important. So, So
I mean, not to even for asking for money, like waiting, when I say, like some of the older people, then get and card them. But the one way my uncle come and say, I'm afraid for common ado, I want for do me grocery. He write down the list the way he want, he send them to me, I go now house, he drop in card, then I go, he give me the pin. I mean, somebody who is close to you where you trust, or then you can go then make their list, because I'm not gonna say I go offer for give money, but there are so many ways we will step in,
Definitely.
In our water self will afford, I mean, you able to get 2-3 water, because on Saturday, then you go to nega water, and if they're not a drive, go now 2-3 water self, you go drop an at the month, they'll appreciate that,
That's fine. So, and that's why I say, if there's any young people out there that knows they have cars and stuff like that, and there's old people out there
offer you help, Yeah,
because they are more receptive to this this coronavirus, so we can step out and take over for them and help them out in whatever they're doing, so that will make it easier on them, because I know a lot of people are afraid to do it. And for people that have kids as well, if you have kids, if I'm free, I'm not, my babies are if anybody call me, oh Uma, I need this, I will go get it. I have my old mask, my old suit, gloves, I have everything. So I can be able to go out and get you what you want and bring it to your house or wherever it is, as long as I'm not with my child. So I just hope you guys.
I get for go Queen Neck.
I know.
Yes,
that's a big deal. We'll get for finish them.
We have to.
And at the set up this for me, don't worry. I'm going to send you guys all the information. Auntie Musu, before you go, somebody with Lila Davis. He say, Auntie Musu, where are you at when all is clear? Where you going to be presenting your talent? I would love to see you in person doing your thing.
Tell her, well, I don't feel it. I don't feel it anyway. Okay. So tell them, say, oh God. Or if I've been getting a lot of performances when they come up, but they don't a lot when they don't cancel.
So but don't cancel right now.
Yeah, they don't cancel a lot. But let's hope. I know say it's gonna be over very soon.
My God,
tell her, say I love her.
Oh, she said, Lila, Auntie Musu loves you back. And when she's doing anything, believe me, when she's doing anything, we are going to be letting you guys know, okay? Just stay tuned, because she ain't going to do it without us.
Exactly.
She's gonna make sure she let us know because we want to be part of it. We want to be there. So don't worry, you guys are going to be seeing it. Okay. Anything that we do, you guys are going to be seeing that. So
All right.
I want
Good night.
Carolina to be know.
Bye.
Thank you so much, Auntie Usu. I will check on you later.
Okay, all right. Bye, Mark.
Bye.
So we are down to 2.
I'm telling
you, we're still holding on to this one, but we're going to be rounding up 2 as well. Is there anything you want to say, Queenak?
Basically, concerning the health side, if people need help, I feel like they should reach out to us. You don't mean anything. Me, if I need help, plan or like I call on ask now. Any help I need, I'm gonna be calling people. And in fact, I post. People know me. Me na Queenak. Usa come on far. Don't suffer me, brothers. If I get any problem, see the money me. I go post and bing bing. I ask everybody. Ask SierraCast TV. Let everybody know that I need help. So so if there's any way you feel like we can come in and give support, me like Mr. I'll go able for putting order something online and make them deliver them na the person in the mouth. So if there's anything that you need, like then water, orange juice, rice, foodstuff, sardine lunch or meat, some those kind of stuffs, you let us know. We will give a little support. So if not the physical cash you want, for go get what you want, as long as like when my sister talk you understand, not to something that much, $20-$30, stuffs like that. We'll not go tire for pull and they give now. But when I reach out, let we know, because we want to make sure, this is the time, man or like pound, like this coronavirus make I realize, I have to appreciate the little things in life, I have to appreciate people. I have to appreciate the life that I have, because I'm not special. No. We all God make we, but one day God get for take we all. But if God left me first, right now as I get a life, this is the time I have to make good use of it. And because back then, there's a lot of mistakes all of us have done in life. So this is the time we have to ask God, Papa God, forgive we. We'll not be aware of this thing, we'll not be aware of that thing. Now is the time of try for change so many things them in our lives. Even though we can't change everything, because I know what the virus done does until after 1 year, 2 years, we don't forget steps will be get virus. But at least this moment where we get this is the time we need for share more love out there. Give out more love and support to one another. Me, I want to do a lot of things them. I want to do a lot of good things them, because I don't realize this life now nothing. Person can lay down today die. The young done. Everything so far we have is just vanity. All they go. Something like enemy themselves there for can end up it. And so why I know we just use this opportunity and appreciate the little things in life. Appreciate the life that I have. Appreciate having friends around me. Appreciate that I'm not able to seek it safe. You understand? And tell God thank you for that. Appreciate all the little things and be there for one another. You know what I mean? I don't know what you think.
Oh, that's a good thing. We all need to appreciate life, especially now. With all the things that has happened in the past, how many people that have passed away, you watch the numbers are going up every day. Life is nothing. Somebody sent a picture to me with a dead man and there's nothing in there, all it is skeleton. So you're not going to be taking your house, your car, your wife, your husband, your jewelries, your makeup, nothing is coming. No money in the bank is going to come with you when you die. So for me, this is the point in time where we can help each other here. I know we like to focus our attention to Africa because they need us more, but even people here are suffering too. They're going
exactly.
They have children. They have their parents over here and stuff like that. And I'm like, I always say, I'm not rich, but whatever I have, I will help. As I said, if you need anything, I can't just go out the house and do stuff like most people will, but I can, as you say, we can order stuff online, or we can send you whatever. Cash App is available, Zeal is available. We can do all those things so you can be able to go get your kids and whatever. There is a lot of things that is happening right now in the world, but nobody's seen the struggle or the things that the aftermath of this coronavirus is going to be worse than the virus, because there's going to be people that can pay the bills. Who knows when the coronavirus is going to end? We don't know.
We don't know. So take for this say the year done. Who knows?
Exactly.
Yeah. Because I begin at China, they are still going through it. They still depend, then depend. So then confused past the world right now. They don't know what is happening. They don't even know. 1 minute they will say, oh, the country is going to be open to the public, and another minute back again they say, no, they can't close first because the one day we don't get the disease. Now we don't figure out. Say it's not like they feel better. You understand? They're not well completely. The disease still in the system, but it's just that the system don't get used to them. The disease they don't get used to the immune system, so the disease not able to do them anything again, but it's still there inside the system, so then they're able to share them back to other people. You understand? Exactly. But they are good. They're just like, we'll get flu, we'll get cold, we'll get fresh cold. Sometimes the fresh cold not go wap don't want we are okay, but we're going to other man countries until other person immune system not used to this kind of virus, so the person they sick, just like malaria. People like they sallow and get malaria inside the system. If mosquito, sometimes you see are healthy and everything, but if mosquito go better, that mosquito can bet you the sick one thing, because immune system not used again, so that kind of sickness they again. So that's the thing. So now that then just don't figure out. So then I had to close everything again. So we don't even know when it's gonna end, you know.
And that's what I mean. The aftermath is going to be worse. So for now, that's why we say right now the little and small we're able to do. Everybody needs to manage well. And then everybody out there, all the Sierra Leonean out there, we are saying this again from SierraCast TV. If there's anything that you need, as long as it's not or whatever money that you're asking for, whatnot, but the little to get you food. We can't pay your rent or pay your bills, but we can help you at least to get food, water, paper towels, whatever. That's what we can do. And for people that are old, as Auntie Musu said, we can help you out. Find somebody that can go get you the food so that you don't have to go outside and all the stuff. So that's all we have to say for today. So I want to thank everybody for being part of this. As I said, we're going to be coming with the show talking about all the relationship things that we need to do and all those stuff, because we want everybody to know. We want every woman out there to open their eyes and not say, oh, I don't want to do it, or I can't do it, and stuff like that. No. So whatever you do in your bedroom is whatever you want to do. So you can't be denying the husband, okay? And then you're mad when the husband goes somewhere to look for whatever you ain't giving them. So if you want to cut it out, cut all this. I know men can cheat whatever you do, but some of them do that because of what they're not getting what they want at the house. So they do that for those reasons. So and how to take care of your stuff, all those things is things that we need to talk about. So we can, Africa, we don't talk about those things, but we need to learn those things because it's very important. Stuff that want people to be hidden, but it's not hidden anymore. So we'll be coming back. We'll fix a date, and then we'll be coming back. We'll let you guys know. We'll put out the flyer. I want to thank our producer today, Amjer, for being such a fantastic producer. Just sitting there and being quiet and just letting us run crazy on the show. So I want to say thank you to you for giving us the opportunity to say all this and do all this on the page. I want to thank DJ Humu for being part of this. I really appreciate it, and I will be contacting you back for more. I want to thank Albert, our brother, for showing up for us. Next week, we're going to be doing this show again. So we're looking for brothers. We have women, but we need some brothers that can stand for the men or stuff like that. So it can be biased, not one side. I don't want things to be one-sided. I want people to see different views of it. So we're looking for a lot of brothers, whether you're African, American, whatever it is. As long as you have something to say, we want to hear from you. And I want to say also thank you to Albert. And thank you to my sister, because she's now a co-host. She's not going anywhere. She's this is her show too. So she ain't going to
Thank
go
you.
anywhere. We're going to be swapping other guests, but she's not going anywhere. She's always going to be on our Thursday show. So I want to say thank you. We love you all, and thank you for being so patient with us. Thank you, Lila Davis. I love you too. You're welcome, and we're going to come up with more things. We love you all. Thank you, Miss Queen.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. We love you all.
Guys, on Thursday, next week Thursday.
See you next
Don't go
Thursday.
anywhere.